Music Beauty Life here to show you a Kim Kardashian Golden Globes 2011 inspired look. This sort of neutral eye, which is big on lashes and big on the lips. And it's also got quite a neutral cheek. Mostly it's just contouring and shimmer and bronzer. I am using quite a few more products than I usually do, but since this is a special occasion look, I figured you guys wouldn't mind. Of course, you can do this with whatever products you have on hand. So if you're interested in this look, keep watching. Now, to get this look that Kim Kardashian had at the Golden Globes, and this is sort of a signature thing that she does, she always has this sort of glowy sort of triangle right here, glowy a little bit in the center of the forehead, down the nose, Cupid's bow, and right here in the chin, and then the rest is really darkened in. So you can see the difference, like this side of my face looks much puffier and less defined than this side, because I've already started that process. But it is very natural because she really does have like a sort of very natural, just bronzy kind of thing going on. And then she's got that really big, bold red lip. So I'm going to show you how I did that. And you're going to start with some artificial light in Flash. You just need like a tiny, tiny amount. Just like that. And then you're going to take a foundation brush like this one. This is the MAC 190. And just sort of spread it out. And then on this cheek, you're just going to go right under the eye and sort of basically draw and blend a little triangle of artificial light going all the way up as you normally would. Normally you would maybe apply a highlighter just here, but today we're going to do it a little bit differently. So we're just sort of highlighting a little section. And then I've already gone down the nose, and I've done the forehead a little bit, and I've done the Cupid's bow, and right here. So now we're just I'm just showing you that little triangle shape. You can see me sort of blending it in a little bit. It's going to be subtle, but when you get a flash on a camera, it's going to have a very different look. Next, I'm taking Bronze Universal by Chanel on a flat-headed brush like this, and I'm just going to contour my face with it. And when you're contouring, to accent this light in the face, we're actually going to be taking it all the way up. I've already done the other side of my face. And sort of darkening around the face with the contour shade. And this shade is a very, for me, it's basically a few shades darker than my natural skin tone, so this is a great shade to work with. So think about maybe using even a summer powder that you use. This is actually a cream, just to kind of get that natural glowiness in a contour. And then you're going to take a full application of it again, the same amount that you put on your cheek, and go right down and around the jawline. And from the photographs, I really feel like she does go pretty high up to get, again, that glowy illusion. Next, to accentuate the cheekbones, I'm using a Sugar. This is the Travel Face and Body Bronzer. I really love this color. It goes really well with my skin tone, but if you have a favorite shimmery bronzer, I recommend you just use that. But I've just always really liked this one, and I can't find the palette anywhere, so that's why I'm using the Travel one that I had from a long time ago. And I'm just going right along. This brush is obviously awful, so I'm just going to kind of apply it and then blend it out. So I'm just going right along this cheekbone area here. So I'm like sort of getting the color here, and then just basically tapping it into my face like that, and then I'll blend it. Next, with a small flat brush like this, it's not flat, sorry, a short rounded brush like this, but you could use any brush you feel comfortable with. I'm using Fusion Soft Lights in Dusk, and I'm just going to go right over that area that we just went over. Then I'm taking just a touch on the same brush of Bare Essentials color in True, which is an all-over face color. It's very shimmery. And I'm just going like just barely on the apple of the cheeks here and then just blending right back in. So you can see the difference that contouring has on the face. Makes a really big difference. But this is all like very natural shades, but you can already see those like bright sort of triangular shapes kind of peeking out. You can see the, it shouldn't look like a triangle obviously, but you can see the same way that you do in her photograph, the kind of bright spots. And I'm actually working in natural light right now, so the photographs might turn out a little bit better. Okay, so next onto the eyes. You can see I've got my one eye finished here. And I'm wearing very dramatic lashes and lots of mascara. My lash glue is just drying. So the colors that I've decided to use over my primer is the 88 Ultra Shimmer palette. And the first color that we're going to start with is in the second row, and it's third from the bottom. It's this color here. So we're just going to get a really good amount of that and apply it to the lid. Just like this. You can see that the sunlight left me, so now I turned on my spotlight here. So I just want to get a nice good amount on, including the tear duct area. And this should be like just very close to the skin tone. So if you're a little bit paler, a little bit darker, choose a color that's very close to your skin tone, only shimmery. You definitely want to fan it up a bit. And then you want to use a highlight shade in row 9. This is row 9, and just the very first color there. We're going to use it on a big fluffy brush to highlight under the brow bone. And we are going to meet the two shades here as well. Like that. And then in the second row again, just one above the color we were just using, so just about one shade darker. We're going to use this to give our eye some dimension in the crease area. So we're just going to take a brush, saturated with that, and build ourselves a really deep dark crease. I'm not actually angling that. I'm not doing a little corner shape like I would normally do. And then we're just going to blend this out. I'm going to use the one with the highlighter shade in it. You could use any brush. And once we get that blended out to a nice natural look, we're going to take MAC's Fluidline or any black liner that you feel comfortable using, and we're just going to line our eyes. But the trick to lining your eyes for this look that is so lash intensive is to just really wiggle it in to get in between the lashes. So we're just going to start with like a very thin line, and you can see I'm just basically patting it into the lashes. Just want to make sure that it gets in between each lash. Now we don't want too thick of a line, and there is no need to wing the line out because our lashes will be doing a wing effect for us. I can see that these lashes, because they're so thick, I'm seeing a little break off point there, so I'm going to have to fix that in a minute. Very bad. I hate it when that happens. So now I'm actually just going to use MAC Fluidline to line the inside waterline. You could use a black pencil if you feel more comfortable with that. But just because I've used so many products today, I'm going to use that so that I limit it to one less product. Now on a pencil brush, we're going to take that shade that we put all over the lid, the medium shade out of all of them. We're going to saturate the pencil brush, and we're going to just really get under the eye, the bottom lid here, just really saturate it, get it in the corner as well. And then gently with a finger just swipe to blend the bottom line. Next you're going to curl your lashes, and you want to get a nice good curl on them because this look is all about lashes. So once you get a nice good curl on your lashes, you're going to take your favorite mascara. I'm going to use Smoky Lash because it gives me a lot of curl, and I'm just really going to put a lot of coats on. So I'll meet you back here when I'm done. And now that I've applied the mascara, you can see that the mascara is very dramatic in itself. So you don't have to apply the lashes if you don't want to. But now I'm just going to apply the Eyelure Nicola lashes, which are short on one end and really long on the other end. You can see how long they are. And I've used my Makeup Forever glue. I'm just going to get these grabbed on a little bit better. Now I'm just going to start at the end of my lid, getting as close to the lash line as possible. Then we're just patting them in. And then I just do this motion to kind of blend the lashes together. And you can also use a brush, like this one, to get them even more blended together. So there we are with lashes and eyes completely done. I added some earrings before, I forgot to mention that. So now we're going to, I've already put plumper on my lips. I put plumper on my lips when I started. So I'm going to take something called a reverse lip liner. This one's by Cargo. And you just go around the outside edges of your lips. You could do this with concealer. This is just a bit waxier. See that? You can see it right now, I haven't blended it yet. And this is just going to help make your lips stand out in just the right way. So then you can take a brush or your finger or a sponge and just gently blend that line. Like that. And now I'm taking Alexis Vogel's Automatic Long Lasting Lip Liner in Port. It's number 11. So you do want like a darker shade of red to line your lips, not a bright red liner. So I'm just going to get a thin line at first. So I'm starting with a thin line. Now I'm going to shade in the corners of my lips. This is going to give it dimension, and it's going to give it just the look that you, ooh, I just lost a bobby pin. And it's going to give it the look that I think Kim Kardashian achieved. So now I'm using the Bourjois Paris Waterproof Dis-moi Oui in shade 18, which is a really pretty bright red. So there we have the very pretty red lip. And then the final step for this look is just to add a sheer gloss. I'm going to use my Cinnamon C.O. Bigelow gloss because I really like that, and it's sheer, clear rather, and it doesn't have any shimmer in it. Just going to take that with a lip brush and sort of just in the center of the lips, give it a little bit of sheen, just like that. So I know my hair isn't pulled straight back like Kim Kardashian has in her Golden Globe look, but I actually look really terrible with my hair pulled straight back, which is why I didn't do it that way. But I hope you found this look helpful. It's just my interpretation of it, sort of inspired by Kim Kardashian's look. And I think gold eyes and sort of a really neutral eye with a black eyeliner looks so great with red lips. So I hope you'll try this look, and I hope you found this video interesting. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day, guys.